The first time I got arrested, the prescription forgery. Okay. The fucking police see me, girl.
They did not start making bad bitches when they made you. Red bone, slim, bitch, shit, she only 22. No, she do for a little workout, pull up on the new women. Got a 10, I let her lay out by the pool, we got plenty. As long as I lock in, about one of them gon' get.
Hey, babies. It's your girl, Lovely Sean, and I am here with the story time. I'm hitting y'all with another story time. This story time is going to be about the time when I was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Y'all want to hear about that? Y'all sure? All right, girl. Let's get into it, girl. Let's talk. Story time. So, for me to tell y'all the story about how I got sentenced to 6 years, obviously, rewind. Yeah, we got to bring it back to the beginning. How all the shit started. So, your girl, young, naive to the world. Yes. I was young. I was pregnant with my second son. And I was introduced to narcotics, to painkillers. And me, I have an addictive personality, so if I like something, yeah, I fucking like it, and I liked it. So I got addicted to them. So I did a little 20-year run. Yeah, I did 20 years. Your girl was fucked up with it for 20 years. And by the grace of God, I came out on the other side of that battle. And it didn't come without a lot. And so let's start off. So this is how it started. Like how I started getting like all my charges that led up to me getting that time. So let's see, what was the first time? The first time I got arrested. Let me think. It was a couple of times. It was a bunch of times, y'all. Oof. So okay, for one, let's say the charges. One of my charges was doctor shopping. So what I would do, I would just go like to different like hospitals and act like something was hurting, this or that, and they would give me prescriptions. So I got a charge for that. Then I got another charge for forgery. So I was writing prescriptions. Yeah, I was writing my own scripts for about 8 years. I did that. And then my other charge was theft of goods. Yeah. I would go in Dillard's and I would take them people purses. I had about $20,000 to $30,000 worth of purses I stole out of Dillard's. Yeah. So anyways, so we're gonna get into the story. So the first time I got arrested, I feel like the first time I got arrested that led to that was, girl, what was the first time? Damn. Because it's been a minute, y'all. It's been like about 12, 13 years, maybe 14 since the first time I got arrested. So, y'all, I got to think of when was the first time I got arrested. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I should have wrote this shit down so I could have had it scripted or something. But they said y'all want real life. Y'all don't want none of that scripted bullshit. Y'all want the shit off the dome. So that's what I'm trying to give y'all. But I got to think about, I feel like the first time I got arrested was, okay, the first time I started getting arrested was for the prescription forgery. Okay, so let's think about it. I was addicted, obviously, and it was bullshit trying to get them, trying to buy them, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what can I do so that I can, you know what I'm saying? Because that mind is always working. So I was like, I know what I can do. So with me telling y'all that I would always go to the hospital. So I started going to the hospital. And back in the day, when I started going to the hospital, that's when they used to write the prescriptions out on the script. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would write the script out, actually. So what my ass would do was I would go to the doctor, right? And act like I had something simple and like just needed some simple antibiotics. And they would write me out the antibiotics. And then I went home and I learned how to write like the doctors. Like how to do everything. Don't try this shit at home, y'all, because y'all going the fuck to jail. That's why I'm telling this story. And I figured out how to write the prescription out and how to write just like the doctor, everything. And like for 8 freaking years, I did this and was very successful at it. Like I would do it a lot. And what made me get caught was one time I had went right. So like I said, they was writing it out. So this is around the time they had started transitioning and started printing the scripts out, I guess, because people like me. So I had went and she had printed me out a script. And I was like, no good. But my ass, when you want what you want, you really don't care. So I just wrote on the bottom of the script. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. So I wrote on the bottom of the script, me some little PKs, if you know, you know. So I had wrote out me a little script, girl. Took it to the pharmacy. I'm like, yeah. So the woman, she was like, yeah, this don't look right. But the man, he was like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably thinking in his mind, ain't nobody got the balls to do no shit like that. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know Chantel. So the woman was like, yeah, no. She didn't want to do it. So she tried to call up there to the hospital where I had got the script from. But they was closed. So she was like, well, they closed. She was like, we're going to wait till tomorrow. My stupid ass retarded. So I go home. I walked. I had a nice ass car. Brand new car. I wrecked it. Fell asleep under the wheel. Hit a woman head on. But that's another story. So I walked to the pharmacy. So I walked my little ugly, stupid looking ass back home. So the next day the woman called me. She like, Miss John, well, your script is ready. So I take my stupid ass back up there to the pharmacy to go get this prescription right. Girl, I get to the motherfucking pharmacy, girl, the cat team. Girl, the cat team waiting for me at the pharmacy to lock my stupid ass up. Mind you, then when I get in there, I started putting the people shit in my purse because it was like a little pharmacy, but it was like a little mom and pop's pharmacy, and they had like some nice shit in there, like you know, stuff for your house, like clothes, like different little stuff in there on top of it being a pharmacy. They had like good candles and like sprays for your house and stuff. Girl, I was putting shit in my purse. So boom, now I'm going to jail for prescription forgery and for stealing shit. Stealing shit. If it wasn't for you, them cockroaches would have cleaned me out this summer. So that was that. That was that charge. The other charge was doctor shopping. So, like I told y'all, since I'm telling y'all I'm going to the pharmacy, I will go to the hospital. Don't try this shit at home, because once again, that's why I'm telling y'all this story. They locked my stupid ass up. So I'm going to different hospitals, girl, telling them, and I had a method too, girl. So what I would do is, yeah, I was wild. So what I would do was, I would like take my old man diabetic pen and I would like prick my finger in blood. And then when they would tell me to go pee, I would like put the blood in the piss so that my piss would come back like I had blood in it. And then I would have a little couple of kidney stones already. So they would just assume I had kidney stones. And they would be like, ooh, back then, they was writing them. They was writing some good shit. This was years ago, like when I first started. But by then, but anyways, that's it, not that. I shouldn't be saying that. Anyways, so, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so they would write. So I was just going to different hospitals and getting prescriptions. So one day I'm going to different hospitals, like I was just doing it overboard. By this time, I had done that for a long time, like almost pretty much down there the whole time. And mind you, I said I was on it for 20 years. But like I'm saying, the systems and everything, like when I first started doing the systems was old. People wasn't checking for none of that. They was just sending you about your business, sending you about your business. So by this time, technology had upgraded. They checking people addicts, people coming in for the same reason that I'm coming in, just telling bullshit ass stories. So they would put you in the system, and if you would go to the hospital too many times, they would flag your name. So my name was flagged. So one day I'm at the hospital, right, thinking I'm about to get me some. They coming in, a little foreign doctor too, girl. He didn't play that shit. The rest of the doctors, they didn't care. I had one white man, girl. He would flirt with me when I would go up in there, girl, and give me what I would ask for. So, I mean, I'm not an ugly woman, so. And then I don't really look the part because I'm going there pretty much looking like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm carrying a nice bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking like I'm not majority of the time. And, so they would just write it and send me about my business. But this foreigner, he was like, just like that woman, bitch, not today. Girl, calling people on my stupid ass, girl. I'm sitting up, laying up in there like I'm dying. Really ain't. I'm dying because I'm sick. I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? From not having nothing. The man, he come walk up in the door, girl. I don't know if he was a cat team or if he was just a regular officer, girl. Anyways. Girl, he come walking up in the door, girl. Anyways, mind you, girl. He tried to arrest me. But he didn't arrest me, so he was like, he was going to go out there and talk to the people. So, girl, while he go out there and talk to the people, girl, my stupid ass, I get dressed. Bitch, I sneak out of there. Bitch, I sneaks out the motherfucking hospital. Ooh, girl, I'm in my car, girl, I'm going home. Girl, when I get home, so where I was living, it was like a dead end. And my family got property back there. So, girl, I turn on the road. Girl, I see all the officers, I see all the cops, like, parked in the driveway of my house. So I pulling these people yard back in, girl. I back up. Girl, I'm burning off. Girl, the fucking police see me, girl. They come flying down the street after me. So my stupid ass, I go the other way. The other way is a dead end instead of turning that way. Girl, I probably took people on the high-speed chase, girl. Anyway, so I'm back. I can't go nowhere because it's a dead end. Girl, the people come zooming up behind me. They get out the car with their sirens. Get out the car. Get out the car.
I swear to God. Don't put your fucking hands on me.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest.
Bro.
I'm like, baby, it's not that serious. So, yeah, that was that time when I got arrested for doctor shopping. And then the next time, the other charge I had was for stealing and shit. So, me, my stupid ass, once again, don't try this at home because they will lock your stupid ass up because they did it to me. I used to go to Dillard's and steal all the expensive purses. The Michael Kors, the Coach bags. Mind you, I would get all this shit because my old man would get it for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I would have all this shit, but I wouldn't care about none of that shit. So I would go to these people, so I figured out, so you know how when you go there, they got the shit wired up. Like with the wires and stuff going around it, so you can't just take it. Well, me, thinking, I go to the Tractor Supply store, and I get me a pair of wire cutters. And I take these wire cutters, and I takes my happy ass to Dillard's, and I start cutting through that shit and just start walking out with their motherfucking purses. Don't try this at home because they will lock your stupid ass up. Yes, girl, I was taking these people's purses, girl, and I took a lot of purses, bitch. Yeah, girl, they had me on camera. Girl, they locked my stupid ass up. You know it's hard out here for pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. I guess, huh? So, yeah, girl, that's another time, girl. So, those were some of the things that led up to my charges. So, fast forward. And so, I kept doing it, kept getting in trouble. So, I really wasn't getting like no time because like I would get in trouble and then like I can't tell y'all, but it was like on the back end my old man he knew people. Like, he knew people. So I really wasn't doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would go to jail, girl. I would go to jail, and he would, like, get me out. Like, he would call and, like, make a phone call, and I was out. But he would put up money, too, you know what I'm saying? But there came a point in time when my stupid ass couldn't be helped no more. Because I was hard-headed and I didn't listen, and I kept running into a brick wall. So I went to jail, maybe did a month or so, whatever, got out. Put me on probation, right? I could have been on probation, could have been cool, did my probation fine. No, what my stupid ass do, after I get out, I go back to the alerts and take these people's shit again. Now they have me on camera. Now they put a warrant out for my arrest. Now I have a warrant out for my arrest. So I end up wanting to go to rehab. Like, I was sick and tired. Like, it was like so much had went on behind the scenes. Yeah. So I was tired. Like, I didn't want to do it no more. So I was like, I want to go to rehab. So, mind you, I'm still on probation. So I go to rehab, and then I do my little, how you look like 30-something days, 28, something like that. I did it, finished, graduated, everything, come home. I was working, got me a little job, was doing good, was still on probation, but I wasn't reporting, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Then I ended up relapsing. I was clean for like 4, 5, 6 months, something like that. I ended up relapsing. But then I had a court date that was coming up from when I had got in trouble. So what happened was, this what happened. Again. Took my stupid ass back to Dillard's. This time I was working. I needed a watch. Bitch, what you need a watch for? You could have went to Walmart and got you any kind of little watch. No, bitch, I want to watch from Dillard's. So I go to Dillard's, take my stupid ass to Dillard's, and try to steal these people's shit again. Got caught. Went to jail. So they gave me a court date, because I was on probation at the time. Gave me a court date. And at the time, this is what I'm saying, I had done backed myself into a wall. And on top of that, I still had that warrant out for my arrest from when I had went to Dillard's before and stolen people's purses again after I had got her put on probation. So now I got a warrant out for my arrest, a felony warrant out for my arrest, and now I done got caught stealing again. Mr. John, well, we can't help you no more. Yeah, Mr. John, well, we can't help you no more. There's, at this point, like, you never gonna learn your lesson. There's nothing that we can do to help you. So they gave me a court date. So I go to my court date. And they was like, they gave me a little deal claiming that they had only gave me like 2 years, right? So they was like, on these 2 years, you're only gonna have to serve this amount of time. Cause I don't remember what it is now, but you only have to serve so much, like a certain percentage of that time. Like, you don't have to do the whole thing. So they was like, you only gonna have to do, they told me I was gonna have to do like 8 months or something like that. So they sentenced me to that, 2 years, right? And then they did me a big one. They allowed me to pick a date when I wanted to turn myself in. So I picked my date. I only gave myself like a month. So within that month, I ended up turning myself, I turned myself in like I was supposed to. I was a big girl because I was tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had been on drugs for literally 2 decades. Like, I was ran through the mud. Like, if you would see me now and you would have seen me back then, you'd have been like, bitch. Bitch. Yeah. Like, I was done. I was over it. Like, I couldn't fucking do it no more. So I turned myself in like a big girl. So I went in there and did Started doing my little time. So I started off my time here in my parish where I live. And then that's around the time when the storm had hit. One of the hurricanes, I think it was Hurricane Laura. Hurricane Laura had hit, and we had all got moved because of the hurricane. So the whole jail was evacuated. So I ended up being eventually transported to Tallulah, which was where that's probably where Louisiana takes so long to transport you and ship you. They may have not, but I don't know. But I needed, like, I was doing time, like I was D.O.C, which means that I was state property. I had a state number. So I was supposed to not be in a parish jail anyways, because parish people and D.O.C people cannot be housed together. Because if something happened in a parish, one of the parish people get hurt by a D.O.C person, they can sue. So we're not supposed to be housed together. So I was gonna probably get shipped anyway. So they sent me to Tallulah. So when I get to Tallulah, right, girl, I'm in there. Chill. I was trying to be a dyke girl. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Can I say that? Can I say that word on here? Because y'all know y'all sensitive about everything. I'm so sorry if I offended anybody. I apologize. But I was in there trying to be nasty. Anyways, girl, so I really wasn't keen. So then I was like telling people, yeah, I got 2 years. So I finally had got all my paperwork and stuff. Girl, get my paperwork. Girl, they gave me 2 years on East George. What? So it ain't 2 years, it's 6 years? Because state can do, they can do whatever they want. Once you in there, they can do what they want with them charges. Like, state can do whatever they want. Ain't nothing you can do. And they did that shit to me. They was like, yeah. So I ended up with 6 years. Ooh, I was heartbroken. My little heart was so hurt. So I ended up getting in some classes. You can get in classes. And if you get in classes, you don't have to do all that time. So I ended up being a good girl, becoming a big girl. I got in them classes, and I got my ass up out of that in a year. I did that year, and then I ended up getting put on parole. I did the rest of my time on parole, outside in the free world. I did that. I've been off of parole about 2 years now. Got myself off them drugs. I smoke my little weed, as y'all can see, but I'm going to stop that eventually because I don't need to be doing nothing. But right now, take baby steps with me. Don't judge. And yeah. Y'all, I don't know. I feel like I should do longer vlogs. Like, I need longer story times, but like, my story times be short. Like, I tell y'all that shit and I wrap that shit up. And girl, and I get on about my business. Y'all don't talk about my hair. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, that's a little story time about how I was convicted to 6 years. Yeah. But anyways, guess what, y'all? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell somebody to come holler at your girl. Peace.
They did not stop making bad bitches when they made you.